India has condemned Pakistan's airstrikes in Afghanistan's Paktika province. Pakistan claimed it conducted an anti terrorist operation and destroyed hideouts of the Afghan based group TTP. However, the reality is that more than 50 Afghan civilians lost their lives in this attack, which was rightfully condemned worldwide. Afghanistan has informed the global community that unarmed civilians and not insurgents were killed in the Pakistani attack. Understandably, Afghanistan, angered by this incident, retaliated by attacking Pakistani positions. Hostilities were witnessed along the border between the two countries. Amidst this conflict, India has openly expressed support for Afghanistan. While strongly criticizing Pakistan, India stated that it is Pakistan's long standing habit to blame its neighbors for its internal problems. By doing so, India has taken a firm stance in support of Afghanistan against Pakistan. This was a necessary step to send a strong message to Pakistan. After the fall of Sheikh Hasina, Pakistan's influence has grown in Bangladesh. The attacks on minorities within Bangladesh and the rising anti-India sentiment in the country suggest that Pakistan's intelligence agency, ISI, is active here. ISI nurtures anti-India elements in Bangladesh through covert operations. It fosters anti-India sentiments in Bangladesh by supporting radical Islamist groups. By establishing a base in Bangladesh, it seeks to destabilize the northeast region of India. It facilitates illegal migration from Bangladesh, the smuggling of weapons, and the entry of counterfeit currency into India. Further, by spreading extremist ideology, ISI radicalizes the people of Bangladesh and instills hatred towards India. By undermining the secular identity of Bangladesh and exploiting the religious sentiments of its people, it attempts to strain India-Bangladesh relations. Through disinformation campaigns, ISI portrays India as a nation showing big brotherly attitude and spreads the propaganda that India interferes in Bangladesh's internal affairs. Additionally, ISI supports anti-India political parties such as BNP and Jamaat-e-Islami and tries to weaken pro-India parties like the Awami League. In such a scenario, it is crucial for India to counter Pakistan's activities. Exposing Pakistan's efforts to destabilize the region and maintaining diplomatic pressure on it are essential. India is actively pursuing this strategy through such strong diplomatic statements and measures. These recent airstrikes by Pakistan have once again fueled tensions between Afghanistan and Pakistan. India has sided with the Taliban government of Afghanistan, supporting Afghanistan's sovereignty and territorial integrity. India has also raised concerns about the deteriorating regional security situation. India has consistently maintained that civilians should not be harmed in conflict zones. Therefore, it has unequivocally condemned Pakistan's attack on civilians. India has long-standing ties with Afghanistan and provides support in areas such as infrastructure, education, and healthcare to counter Pakistan's influence in the region. For example, India has invested in key projects like Afghanistan's parliament building and the Salma Dam, enhancing its soft power. Pakistan, as we know, seeks to establish control over Afghanistan. However, India opposes Pakistan's attempt to exert control over Afghanistan in any form. India wants that Afghan territory should not be used as a strategic depth against it. A stable and independent Afghanistan is in India's interest because it would prevent Pakistan from turning Afghanistan into a safe haven for terrorists. Ensuring this is essential for India's security. Afghanistan is important for India. Through Afghanistan, India can access the resource-rich Central Asia region. Trade and connectivity with Central Asia can be enhanced through Afghanistan by passing Pakistan. To achieve this, India has already invested in Iran's Chabahar port. By aligning with Afghanistan and Iran, India can regionally isolate Pakistan. Afghanistan itself is also resource-rich, further increasing its strategic and economic significance. It is estimated that Afghanistan has mineral resources worth around $3 trillion, including rare earth elements whose utility is growing in modern times. However, due to years of conflict, these resources have not yet been explored. Security issues, infrastructure gaps, and lack of investments have kept Afghanistan's resource wealth untapped until now. Good relations with Afghanistan could facilitate the future extraction of these resources, boosting industrial and economic development. India's influence in the region would increase, helping to counterbalance the nexus of Pakistan and China. These are the key reasons behind India's strategic engagement with Afghanistan.